2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got De'Aaron Fox. Eve Meese is out there with Gervin. And it's Salon in at the 4 slot. And for Charlotte, Cunningham is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Bailey. And it's Pettit in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, the sand has basically run out on the proverbial timer. At this point, Greg, you're either in or you're out.
Yeah, for most teams, the future is certain. It's the playoffs or 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Teams are either building for the future or liking what they've got.
Now, Flagg following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Fox against Cunningham. Count that one.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Gervin outside. Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound. It's another look. Goes up again. It doesn't go for him.
Far from an ideal start. Only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And a wide open look for Flagg. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not going to leave open.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Minnesota making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Three-pointer, Fox drains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Here's Salon. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. McGrady, right side. Rips it home after the terrific move.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Pass to Salon. Off target with his 3. The Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him. We'll start off this game. And Flagg throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Fox against Cunningham. For 3, It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
And Flagg throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Back to Fox. Shakes him. Another miss by Fox.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
The kick out to Cunningham. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Fox. Out to Gervin. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And a timeout call by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hornets leading by 7. Here's Jonas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 5, Kobe White.
Here's Houston. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Inside, banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Robinson. Gervin outside, down low. Nisi takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Now here's White. D right on him. Outside, Robinson. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. That one drops for him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Houston. Pass to Jonas. Here's Eason. And the 3 ball is good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Outside, White. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Charlotte leading by 6. Eason passes to Bull. Here's Jonas. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some latent defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Robinson. Gervin against Eason. And Gervin kicks to White. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Shot by Gervin, no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Count that one. 7 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Houston, the pass to Eason. Puts up a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Charlotte holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Flag is out there with Pierce. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then it's Olowokandi. And it's Jonas in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Here's Jonas. Guarded by Fox. Olowokandi misses. Timberwolves trail by 8. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender. He said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because he blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Salon's checked in, and Carter has it in the corner. And another three for Minnesota.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's the screen. And Cunningham with the slam.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Salon. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Bailey's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Timberwolves. Gervin's checked in for Carter.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach. Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks. Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Cunningham inside, guarded by Fox. Here's Bailey, bangs home the trifecta. Bailey's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Gervin on the wing. Pierce covering. Here's Fox. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin. Gervin's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hornets with the lead. Bailey with the ball. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Cunningham passes to Bennett, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
Timberwolves trail by 4, and timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Salon. He's covered by Eason. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. White looking around. Pass to Jovic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Houston. White covering. Houston, the pass to Ware. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Gervin. And White's to Gervin. To the paint. And White with the stuff.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Houston. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Houston's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
And Salon gets it to go.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Here's Houston. And it's White with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Pass to Salon. The 3. The shot, no good. Charlotte trailing. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Cole, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. McGrady comes in for Bailey. And Ajaka Jonas in for Petrovic. Yves Nisi, he's checked in for Minnesota. Fox comes in for White. It's good from long range.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Houston. Here's McGrady. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McGrady's got 7 points.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside. One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, the last game of their season and plenty to play for. They're still holding that #1 spot in the conference. They'll need to protect it.
Always great to see meaningful games down the stretch. They all count. And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Gervin. Easy is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. And here is Gervin following the three from Tracy McGrady. That's tipped. Now Flag. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 11. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Gervin. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Fox with it. Now defended by Cunningham. He takes it in. 3-on-3. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Fox. It's blocked.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
McGrady outside. Shot clock at 5. Has to bet it. Fires from deep. That shot, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The end of out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ace Bailey. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Khalil Ware's checked in for Flag. Pierce comes in for Bailey. And Petrovic subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Here's Pettit. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 6. Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Gervin. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gervin's got his second basket.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Cunningham against Fox. Cunningham kicks to Ware. And the Hornets miss again. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Here's the pass to Petrovic. Here's Pettit. It's rebounded by Salon.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2. Olowokandi, he's checked in for Charlotte. Jonas comes in for Cade Cunningham. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Minnesota making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Charlotte has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And the foul on George Gervin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Petrovic. Still without a basket. Clock at 6. Ware kicks to Pierce. A 3.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Jonas, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pierce with the steal. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. Here's Ware. Plays it up off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 4. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy.
Now here's Pierce. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Fox. Goes back up. No good at the rim.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Here's Jonas to the left wing. Petrovic with the pass to Ware. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So both teams changing it up here. Timberwolves trail by 6. Fox kicks to Robinson. Pass to Carter. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's in there.
Well, this is Carter Jr. taking what he wants, regardless of the defense.
Here's Jonas. Here's Houston. A three-pointer, no good. Fox against Bull. Free throw line jump shot, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Outside for Korver. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hornets ahead, leading by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And I know speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hole is out there. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Houston, covered by Gervin. Houston's shot's good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now here's White. Defense right on him. Three-pointer. And Sawan gets it to go.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Bailey. Good. Nice job down low. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And finished off by Bailey.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Offensive rebound.
Well, he's a load at 207.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is. And how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Eve Nisi, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Pass to Bailey. McGrady outside. From the wing. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Outside, White. Pass to Gervin. Here's Salon. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. Gervin's got 6 assists here tonight.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Bailey with the ball. Looking on Gervin. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Wilkes. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Outside Gervin. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Charlotte making a switch. Cunningham's checked in. And the Timberwolves making a change here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. There's the three. Cranes the three-pointer.
Instinctively, too, Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Charlotte in the lead. Here's McGrady, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hand.
Nice straight power there, straight power. Gervin outside. Clock is at 3. Here's Salon. Fox! He drills the 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Cunningham against Fox. Flag with it. It's off.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Fox to take the lead. Bailey pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Oh, what a finish!
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? He slams it down with a one-arm hanger.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Flag with the rebound. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Bailey from outside. The 3 goes down.
And such a flush shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Gonna go. Charlotte has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Bailey. He's off from 3. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
It's 9 seconds. It's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
It's stolen by McGrady, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Minnesota calls timeout. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Oh, that was a two-hander.
run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Fox fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Beyond the arc. Does not go. And so it's Charlotte with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
Stay tuned for the postseason. Copy that. 7 seed Lakers. Whoa. They don't want to see neither of y'all. What other league? Deuces. About to happen. Sixers clinch the berth. See how this West shape up. I ain't see it right now. Look at the social media. Oh my God. Jokic. Not good. Brooklyn in. Wow. Wow. Oh, this nigga happy as shit. The Knicks. Beat Boston. No surprise there. Trae Young. Whew. Lost to the Knicks. Alright, 7-8. Let's see. Playing Phoenix. Detroit. Yeesh. Alright, the stage is set. Wait for these 9-10 matchups. I ain't doing that yet. Gotta wait for this. Who you got winning, Denver to LA? Oh, I forgot about the award. Good call. Good call. Let's see. Tom Shepard MVP. LeBron Rookie of the Year. Calvin Murphy 6-man. Wemby Defensive George Mikan Most Improved. LaMelo Clutch. Doug Christie Coach of the Year once again. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. 7:53. I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. It's time for me to go to sleep, y'all. Let me know in the comments who y'all think gonna win it. Oh my gosh, this guy wanna see everything. No team selection. Ant-Man, second team. The logo. Charles Barkley. Maxi bum ass. G bum ass. Steve Nash, Wilt, D-Book, Reggie, LeBron. All centers. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about these awards. Snub. This nigga Will about to be big. Want to see anything else before I go to sleep?